Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I wish you could see over here. Well, this is what I do. I go. There's dance moves and everything. So now you have to learn the dance moves. Woo! I've had too many chips and onion dip. Anyway, Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020. The album dedicated to Jaclyn Hill. Dad AF. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. I couldn't remember the words. It's fantastic. Oh, Jaclyn Hill, she's living her best life over there, and that is what we're going to talk about today. Before we get into it, I have so many props over here. Let me get some lip gloss going. I am not right with the world until my lip gloss is on. Okay, now I feel fantastic. Ding-a-ling-ling, shablang dang ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, shing-a-ling-ling, ding ding dong, ding dong. Oh, ow. It's been a long day. How's the drama phone? This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jane. How are you? Well, I couldn't stay long at the Women's League on a Tuesday. Well, that Carol Baskin, you just can't. She believes her opinions. I think maybe we'll have to ask her to resign from the Women's League. She just goes on and on and on about those kitty cats. I could care less about some cats all day long. Meow. Oh, you're so funny, Jane. Anyway, yeah, I had to leave because Carol Baskin. Also, because we've been ordering so much from Peter Monn's Adam and Eve code. Code Peter, not sponsored. But anyway, oh my Lord, Don and I, we just. We've been renting some movies over there, Jane. Don's kind of tired of Fences at this point. I do love that Denzel Washington. Can you believe he acted in it and directed in it? Oh my Lord, I know. Well, anyway, Jane, all right. What? I'm watching Peter Monn's newest video about Jaclyn Hill, and apparently it's a Scooby-Doo episode. It's Scooby-Doo. You're so funny, Scooby Treats. Anyway, Scooby Snacks, you're so funny, Jane. No, it's the mystery of the marker Undisclosed ads. Well, all right, Jane, you go watch a video and we'll talk about it at the Women's League on Tuesday. All right, love you too. So anyway, I cannot believe I'm making a video about this. I actually, the other day when I was doing, I think it was the last James Charles video I made. I mean, there's been so many, I can't count at this point. It was the last James Charles video I did, and I said that I wanted to make a video about Jaclyn Hill, but she's just over there like in the bathtub and coloring books and markers and coloring books. Who knew that this would end up being the scandal of the world? So let's get right into this video. Let me tell you what happened. I happened to be strolling through the Beauty Guru Reddit. By the way, I just went into my audiobook. I'm listening to Educated right now by, what's her name, Tara Westover. She's done so many interviews. I talked about it over in my Peterisms video yesterday. But I happen to be rolling through, not the Good Judy's, that's my, don't touch my Reddit thread. Anyway, that is a Reddit thread that is dedicated to me. Mariah started that. Thank you so much, Mariah. And there is actually a thread inside this thread that is intro song request line. And so, Luna Love something dedicated, or she requested Barbie Girl. That sound is so catchy. I'm a Barbie girl. And I thought, in talking about Jaclyn Hill, this is absolutely perfect. So that one goes out to you, but you can go over there. It's listed below, the Good Judy's Reddit thread. They talk about me, and they request different videos. It's real cute, and they have like a whole community over there, and it's just really sweet that they did that, and thank you so much. But anyway, I happen to be going through the Beauty Guru chatter. You know, it's like one of my favorite Reddit threads, except for my own. I mean, why wouldn't you, you know? And I noticed that there was a thread, and I was really, you guys, I have to tell you, I was super surprised that this came up, but also thankful that I had recorded the video, and I don't even know why I recorded the video. I just thought, this might be necessary at some point. Jaclyn Hill goes to her stories to link some markers she likes using for adult coloring books. What the hell is an adult coloring books, my Lord? Jaclyn, bits and pieces, and pocket kitty cats, and all that kind of stuff, my Lord. Now, I saw the video, and I'm going to show it to you in a second, and she's drawing flowers and sneakers and all kinds of stuff. I didn't see any adult bits and pieces, my Lord. I don't know what kind of coloring book that is, but anyway, she likes using these markers for likes using for adult coloring. But this means that this is what she said. It said in here. Neglects to disclose that she has an affiliation, thoughts. And then underneath here, they link the link that she has, and if you go to it, it's this very long Amazon link. I also have an Amazon store. We'll talk about that in just a second. But anyway, and I also disclosed in my disclosure box, my description box, that I make about, I don't know, it's like 1/100th of a thousandth of a cent on every sale that I make over there. Anyway, but at the very end of this link, you can see that it says Jaclyn Hill Makeup. So it is like an affiliate link from Amazon. Now, I will tell you, people in there were like saying, well, maybe she has an Amazon store. I went and looked through, I don't know, 30 of her videos over the last 2 years. I could not find any kind of Amazon store listed anywhere, okay? But she could just be an Amazon affiliate, and what that means is she has like a link that you can get. It's very easy. Anybody can do it. You just go over there and you get a link, and then whenever you post it on Facebook or whatever, you make a certain percentage back off that, right? So what that means is, and it's not a lot. In all honesty, it's just not. It's like, I think it's like something like, it's some like ridiculously low amount of money that you make on it. It really, really is. And so anyway, but she would still make a percentage off of that. Okay, well, what was interesting is, well, here, let me just show you the video first. Here you go.
Every single time I post anything about the coloring books I've been into recently, I cannot believe how many DMs I get. I'm talking like I get over 1,000 DMs every single time within the first hour asking about markers, colored pencils, pens, adult coloring books in general. And I thought that I would just get on here real quick, and every single time I post anything about the coloring books I've been into recently, I cannot believe how many DMs I get. I'm talking like I get over 1,000 DMs every single time within the first hour asking about markers, colored pencils, pens, adult coloring books in general. And I thought that I would just get on here real quick and make a quick little story breaking it down for you guys. For those of you who are interested in doing this, it is the most incredible stress relief. I mean, it's not gonna work for everybody, but for me, just stress, anxiety, you get so focused and so zoned in. I just forget about the world, and it's helped me so much. As of recently, I spend a couple hours a day doing it. So let me tell you what it is that I love and don't love. So if you guys actually want to purchase some of this and get into it, you don't waste money. All right, I wanted to take the filter off so you guys can actually see, because there was a filter on the last one. All right, hands down, my favorite way of coloring are markers. And I get so many questions about, look at my nails. It's like, this is quarantine time, honey. This is just, oh, bitch, it's rough. Markers are my personal favorite. There's also pens, gel pens right here. You can get them in packs, glitter, whatever you want. And then there's also pencils. I mean, how satisfying is that right there? Oh, it's so yummy. And then they come in stacks. You can just pull them out and remove them. And there's 3 stacks in this box of every color in the rainbow, which is amazing. I get all of these on Amazon. I got these packs right here. And then I got this book right here. And then I got this book right here. This was my first one. And I love it, but I wanted more colors. So that's why I got this and this. This one was not necessary because I feel like it's all duplicates of over here. Hands down, this is the best one. It has... You just literally zip it up like this, open it up. It's not organized right now because when I color, I get really unorganized, and then I organize them every couple of days. But you have all of these color options. And what's great is that they are double-sided. So one side is like a thicker marker. Let me use my teeth, hold on. And then the other side is a really tiny, fine point. So you can get like in those tiny little itty bitty details, like those plants right there. Like, look, I went outside the line and I got focus, bitch. I got so mad for going outside the line in those 2 places, because that's the point. Like, staying inside the line is what makes you feel so focused and concentrated and just like happy and just aesthetically pleasing. And when I go outside the line, I'm furious. But anyways, it really is personal preference if you want to work with markers, gel pens, or pencils. I just personally like markers the best, and they are the most vibrant. Like your neons, like that neon yellow right there, it's just so neon, and you can't really get that from pencils and gel pens. They're great, but I just personally like markers better. I will go ahead and link the markers for you here. They are on Amazon. Every single thing that I'm showing you guys is from Amazon. This coloring book is from Amazon. This is like a more expensive coloring book, but still, I think it's like $14. Like, they're not much for adult coloring books. So many options. And then there's also coloring books like this that just have like different designs in them. This one is so cool. They are just all sneakers. So literally you can just color sneakers and then animals. So it's just whatever your preference is. The more expensive book that you buy the better the paper quality is going to be, and it's going to make it easier, more desirable. But it's just personal preference. Because hands down, the number one DM that I'm getting is asking for the best set of markers and for me to link them for you. They're on Amazon. I'll link them right here. You can swipe up and find them for yourself. They're like $40 for 100 colors, and bomb. Those are my favorite markers, and that's my favorite coloring book.
Oh, Lord. Jaclyn's just spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours coloring. My Lord, it makes me think about that Q&A that she just did with her boyfriend, of which I did a video about that. She talked in there about, like, there was one question that said, what do you guys spend the most time doing during quarantine? And they just kind of giggled, like they're, like, getting it, like, every 5 minutes. No, you're liars, straight from the pit of hell. You ain't getting it at all. What you're doing is coloring in some coloring books. My God, Jordan's probably so bored out of his mind. No wonder he's up in the kitchen cooking left and right, because he's like, oh my God, where's Jaclyn? Oh, she's coloring some coloring books again. Oh, where's Jaclyn? We should watch a movie. Oh, she's coloring some coloring books again. And listen, I don't hate a gal for coloring. Why would you, okay? I like coloring too, but over here in this house, we're broke as a joke right now. Listen, this is about as markery as we get. Okay, you get your 120 crayon set, and you don't even get 120 crayons. Listen, what you get. You get 2 boxes of 48 and a box of 24. I have this down in the basement. We don't even use it. I was so bitter of the world when I opened this, because I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm going to get 120 crayons, 120 different colors. No, ma'am. That is a straight lie from the pit of hell. It's 48 and 48. Of these are the 2, and then you get extra 24. Light, Crayola, crayon, or however you pronounce it. In the Midwest, we pronounce it like a crown you put on your head. I was so bitter. I was just bitter. So anyway, I don't need to be ordering any of those markers, but I do have to say, okay, when I'm sitting around here thinking, like, should I latch hook? Should I start to cross stitch? I mean, what should I do? You know, like, should I start writing poetry? You know, when I saw these markers, hell, I'm thinking about getting that. Have you seen that diamond cross stitch or whatever it's called, where you, like, do the diamond? I want that so bad. Doesn't that look so cool? I'm thinking about getting it for my review channel, then I can kind of make an excuse for getting it. Do you know what I'm talking about? I don't know what you would do with it afterwards. I guess you would, I don't know, like, frame it and put it on your wall. But anyway, when she showed these coloring books and these markers a couple days ago, I was like, hey, I think I might get me some coloring books. I think I might really like to color. Now she's talking about adult coloring books. Now, I like anything like that, family friendly. So I don't know where she's getting these Adam and Eve coloring books from. I haven't seen a whole lot of coloring books over there. Now, I will tell you what is, it's so wrong that it's got to be right. Did y'all know that there are serial killer coloring books? A true story, okay? Because y'all know. Did you know I have a true crime book club? I do, with my good Judy Mel. Hey, Mel, how you doing? But anyway, it's called a true crime book club, all lowercase with a period at the end. Don't ask why, okay? She came up with the title, and I just went along with it. So anyway, but we have a true crime book club, so you can't get one by on me, okay? We're basically like this Scooby and his bunch, okay? And I'm not Velma, not all day long, okay? I can't remember what the one guy's name is with the little tie and the blonde hair. I like to think I'm like him. But anyway, it doesn't matter, okay? Daphne, she's the real pretty one. It's like if you went on Gilligan's Island, who would you want to be? I didn't want to be none of them, but I would like to be stuck on a tropical island right now. I sure as hell would like to be in Fiji, okay? I mean, wouldn't you? And I'm not talking about drinking no Fiji water. I'm talking about being on the island. Did you ever watch that Gilligan's Island back in the day? Oh, my Lord, I used to watch it every day when I come home from school. But anyway, it's kind of like that. Do you know what I mean? I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the Scooby snacks and all that kind of stuff. The Scooby-Doo. So anyway, I truly would. This is what I was going to say. But I was looking up some books on Amazon one time, and they, true story, do have serial killer coloring books. Can you even believe it? Now, I'm telling you, Jaclyn, that's what you should be getting over there. You should be reading those. Because she said in there that she likes scary movies and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so I was thinking about ordering me some of these markers, and then I went and I looked at them, and they were sold out. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I won't be buying these markers anymore. That she talked that they were so grand and so fine that I had to have, okay, that apparently if Jaclyn Hill has to have them, I have to have them too. So anyway, but then when I came across the Beauty Guru Reddit and I looked over here and it says Jaclyn Hill, okay, so I hit on this and this thread is absolute gold, okay? So the first one, the number one comment, someone said, color me, surprise. I live for it. Then someone said, this woman would monetize her next dump if she could get a sponsor. This is horrible. Maybe Charmin and Poopery would get on board. Listen, I love Poopery all day long. We use it in our house. We have to, okay? We've been stuck inside for so long. But this is my new favorite. It's the pink citron. Have you smelled it? Oh my God, it smells so good. It's basically like air freshener. You don't even need to poop to do it. You just act like you're pooping. I guess. I'm not going to try to imitate act like poop, but act like you're pooping and just spray it because it smells so good. It kind of smells like cotton candy a little bit, but I live for it. And the bottle is so pretty, isn't it? And I'm not sponsored, but my God, I wish I was. Anyway, so side note, someone says, I don't think toilet paper needs help in being sold right now, someone says. And then people get real serious, of course, about the toilet paper. Why wouldn't you? I mean, yesterday on my video, my rant video, okay, which even in the description box says this is for, you know, like humor, entertainment purposes only. And I even said at the beginning of the video, I said, like, this is supposed to be laughter, and there's going to be that one kid in drama class that don't get that this is for laughter. There was that one kid in drama class. Sure enough, one show his ASS and said, there are serious things going on in the world right now. Do you want to rant about it? Yes, I did. Because I'm trying to bring a little escape to people's lives. Like, did you think I didn't know that there are things going on in the world right now? And this bitter Betty, sour Susan, negative Nancy over here wanted to point that out to me. I was trying to do something lighthearted, so I hope I did. And that's what this video is as well. So anyway, oh my Lord, I'm losing my receipt. To my receipts. Whatever you want. Do you think that Whitney Houston sits up in heaven? I mean, I'm assuming she's in heaven, right? I mean, did you ever watch that show back in the day? It was so devastating. Did you ever see that one? My favorite episode ever, it was, I can't remember what it was called, the Whitney, the reality show, Whitney and Bobby or something like that. Do you remember that? But there was the one episode when they were leaving, like a hotel. And she was not in her right mind. And by right mind, you know what I mean, okay? And she was sitting in the passenger seat of their whatever, I don't know what kind of glam car they drove at the time, Range Rover or something like that. But anyway, she's sitting there and she's singing that what's that song with Fergie? Why can't I think of that? Who is in that band that Fergie's in? Hey, Alex, who is Fergie in? What was that band?
What?
Band, Fergie. What band was she in? Nobody can remember. No, but it starts with a B, and I can't remember. Fergalicious. Who sings that song? I'm not looking it up. But anyway, she's singing that B-A-N-A. Oh, no, that was Gwen Stefani. Oh, my God, I was wrong all the way around. Anyway. Black Eyed Peas. Thank you very much. See, there's like, my receipts are up there. Y'all don't believe that they are when I go, whatever you want, anything you want done, baby, I'll do it. I swear to God, I could have been a singer on Broadway. Don't think I couldn't. Anyway, but do you think she's up there in heaven? And like I said, I'm assuming she's up there because she's a good person, you know. Her best friend was CeCe Winans. Now, come on. Do you think she's sitting up there and she's like, oh my God, if I had $1 in heaven for every time they use that word receipts from that stupid Diane Sawyer interview. But anyway, so let's go in here and let's read some more of these comments because this video is all over the place. I know. You either love it or you hate it. Like, you're either an OG Wolfpacker and you're like, okay, we love it. OG Wolfpacker, that means you followed me for a long time. Or you're like, I don't get what's going on with this dude. He's had too much coffee. Anyway, listen, I was talking to I'll save that for my review channel. Today, I'm reviewing Amazon, doing an Amazon haul over my review channel today. So you're going to want to see all the things I purchased. Just saying. So anyway, someone said, the amount of people here who don't think that disclosure is important is sad. Literally everyone does it is terrible reasoning. If anyone does this, then they should be reported to the relevant authorities. And what's interesting about this is that recently, when a lot of people aren't reporting, what do you call it, or they aren't disclosing, people are reporting them and they're tagging, you know, the appropriate people. In the I think it's the FTA or the whatever, FDA or the Food and Drug, it's not the Food and Drug Administration. Who would it be? I don't know, the Census Bureau? I know all these things. I don't know what's happening in my head. I'm even taking that ginkgo biloba, I'm losing everything. So anyway, but people have been tagging people in this, and there's been a lot of influencers, especially on Instagram, that have been charged huge fines or huge sums of money for not disclosing. And I have to tell you, one of the things that's so interesting to me is, like, whenever I get to somebody's Instagram, and I'm not talking about one of these big, you know, huge beauty influencers. I'm talking about, you know, just like couture models over on Instagram, and I'll see them, and they'll be like, you know, like holding up a telephone, and they're like, you should go buy this iPhone 10. I love this iPhone 10 so much. When every other picture is literally a selfie, and you're like, this is such an ad. And then underneath it, you look, and they don't even put hashtag ad. That's all you have to do, okay, is put hashtag ad. They don't even try to, like, hide it. You could do it like black on black right here and put ad, and it would still, that would be okay. And they don't even do that. They're like, nope, I'm not even gonna give you that. Well, it's illegal. It's illegal. I hope you don't end up in jail for your iPhone 10. I'm just saying. Anyway. So they go in here and a bunch of people say that it's illegal and all this kind of stuff. Someone says, y'all, disclosure is super important. Influencers are legally obligated to say if something they are advertising is sponsored or if they're gaining absolutely anything from it at all. Jaclyn is in the wrong here. Even if those markers are her favorite, she has to say that she's affiliated. And then someone says, even if I got a product to try and review, I disclose it twice. Once when talking about where I got it, and second when I'm reviewing it, I straight up say I got it. It's just, this is what I don't understand about it, okay? I really don't understand what the huge deal is. And in fact, I'm just going to pull up my YouTube channel because I don't even know what I say on here anymore. Peter reviews stuff. Let's just pull up my most recent video, which is called, oh, there it is. Current fave beauty products and things I've never tried. And then if you go, okay, my Amazon store, and then in parentheses, most of the items I discuss on here will be found in my Amazon store. If you purchase from this link, I do make a small compensation, in parentheses. I don't really understand why that's so hard. I do it on my BookTube channel too. I want to go over and see my Peter Likes Books. I know that I do it over there. Hold on a second. I'm almost positive. Well, I haven't linked a book under there for a long time, so it wouldn't show up. But I think it says something about like any book site will have links, like I make small compensation for. I don't really understand what the big deal is. Now, have I maybe done it once or twice in the 4 years of being on YouTube by accident? Sure. I was going to post something on a Manscaped thing on Twitter not too long ago, and as soon as I posted it, I hadn't put hashtag ad, and my friend texted me and was like, you need to put hashtag ad you didn't disclose, and I immediately took it down and put hashtag ad. And this is the other thing I don't understand. If everybody knew that Jaclyn Hill, like this was her affiliate to this, do you think it's going to make them not buy it anymore? Like all she literally had to do was on one of those 5,000 videos is put hashtag ad. So I really, really don't understand it. Let's see. I keep on wanting to go into my Audible. For people defending her, this is not the first or only time this has happened. One of the first huge scandals within the beauty communities was when all of the large influencers were exposed, and this is true. This was like one of the very first things that ever happened within the drama community. For not disclosing sponsors, paid reviews, and affiliate links. That means they went for years using their influence to sell their fan base without disclosing their potential bias. And the issue is, if you go underneath here, now people are saying these markers are really, really good and they would buy them anyway. But there's a couple of people in here that say things, let me see if I can find it. People are like kind of unrelated, but I actually use this brand in Marshall's. I don't know her. We don't shop at the Marshalls together. We sure ain't doing any adult coloring books. So anyway, underneath here, someone says, this is why I buy nothing, and I mean nothing on influencer recommendations. If I am interested in a product, I never buy it right away. Usually I wait a while and see if I still want it. Most of the time, I forget about it. Someone said I do this too. My rule is I wait a few days, and if I'm thinking about it, I still by day 3, I'll buy it. LOL. I used to be a horrible impulse shopper. My day 3 rule has stopped that. And so people go on and on and on, and they have all these different thoughts about that. But it's like a really long thread, and I was really surprised about that. So anyway, what do you guys think about that? I mean, it's not even a question of is it a big deal or is it not a big deal. It's illegal, period. So, like, you have to disclose. And I'm not, maybe she just completely forgot. Who knows? But if you took the time to link the affiliate code, don't you think that that would mean that in your head you're like, I'm linking my affiliate code. I know I'm going to be making money off this. Oh, I should put hashtag ad. I don't really understand why it's that big of a deal. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy and sane as well. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.